And hello, all of my fellow nerds out there. This is Orgon Richie, and welcome back once again to Just Kiss Him Already. So, so last time we were asked to do a favor by Nala, I believe her name was Nanala. Yeah, Nanala. She asked us to do a favor to try to get Hayden and Arlie to be friends again. And for any of you wondering why my character's name is Emmett, that's the default name. I just like canonicity in my games. So canonically, their name is Evan, or his name is Evan. I actually don't know what their pronouns are. It's been a little bit, even though it's just been a day. Uh, but anyways, the morning period is long. I'm relieved once lunch rolls around. Hayden hasn't gotten over Arlie's comments from earlier. I sit in the student council room attempting to focus on the new material, but he's dead set on complaining about Arlie. I just wish he'd care more about his grades. College is right around the corner, and he's still acting like we're in middle school. I'm surprised he's taken priority over reviewing the new material. Does he have a plan at all? He seemed very concerned for his future. You seem very concerned. You sound like you're really concerned for him in his future. I care about everyone's future. Really? You haven't once asked me about my grade or my plans. Didn't I? Sorry. I passed though. Thanks for your help. I'm glad my notes were useful. You didn't get the same question wrong I did you? No, I got that one. Good. Would hate for you to make the same mistake. He takes a seat across the table and pulls out his book. The rest of the lunch period is quiet, but every time I look up at Hayden's face, he's still frowning. Second period isn't very noteworthy. Hayden continues to keep his eyes on Arlie, who isn't paying much attention to what he's being taught. A week into the new school experience, and it already feels mundane. I walk into the classroom and see Nala and Arlie. Oh, hey! Good morning, Emmett! No Hayden yet? I think he's out talking to some teachers. He was here earlier. So, Arlie, are the goods ready yet? The goods? Yeah, I think we could sort that out today. Emmett, do you like brownies or cookies more? I'm not sure what kind of conversation I just walked into. Question isn't what anyone likes anymore. It's which are easier to give out to women. My vote goes to cookies. They're way more shareable. You're right. You're so smart, Arlie. I don't know what I'd do without you. What are you guys talking about? Sunflower seeds. It's a time of year where you can finally harvest them. This game somehow knows that my favorite flower is sunflowers. Like, sunflowers are my favorite ones. They just, I don't know what it is about them. I just like them a lot. I love sunflower seeds. Best seeds, my opinion. Almond and sesame don't come close. Pumpkin's certainly up there, but sunflowers are more iconic in my opinion. I think me and Nanala would get along pretty well. Like, if I was still a high schooler, oh wait, actually now that I think about it, she does have a sunflower on her jacket here. Yeah, that honestly kind of explains a lot. And the plan is to attract women with them? Absolutely, women love baked goods. How else am I gonna get a girlfriend? Oh, is Nala bi or lesbian? Well, I actually didn't know. But then again, this is a game about trying to get two guys to get together, so... and we're the side character, even though we're technically the main character. It's confusing. But you know what, Nala? I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for your Nala. She's officially my favorite character. I didn't realize this was the only way. Nala's got it, though. The sunflowers we planted are starting to droop, so we could harvest them and get them ready to dry today if you'd like. If you want to help too, Nala, see me at lunch. I gotta check in on some stuff with the student council first, but I'll be right over after that. I can only give you a bag or two. Will that be enough? For some cookies? Yeah, should be. We need to keep some of the plant for the next group. So some for bird feeders and probably some other stuff. I gotta check with the rest of the club. Thanks for the help, by the way. You can have some of the batch once I'm finished with them. Hayden walks through the door looking more than a little tired. Oh, he actually does look very tired. Dude, he's got bags under his eyes. My goodness. Good morning, sunshine, and what a beautiful morning it is. Not today, Arlie. Not in the mood. Oh, what's up? You're still not upset over your grade, are you? No, it's not that. I had a meeting with a couple of the teachers about the club-related stuff, and it's gonna be more work than I expected. I'm not looking forward to trying to sort that one out. Anyways, what's up with you guys? If I'm following correctly, we're trying to work out what kind of dessert has the highest odds of getting Nala a girlfriend. I see. You're on your own with that one. No isn't from Mr. Popular? I want them to leave me alone, not attract more of them. The morning bell rings and we take our seats. Come lunchtime, Nala, Hayden, and I make our way to the student council room. So it's okay I gotta go later, right? As I said, it's fine. Emma can cover if needed. Cover doing what exactly? I'm still not sure. I'll make it up at some point. Gotta get those cookies made for the fan club girls. She's picking quite possibly the worst pool of people to try with. Girls both interested in men and have some of their own and have someone they're already into. But some of them are really cute. They do better to be my friend. I have direct access to you. Access that can be revoked. Oh, come on, help a girl out. You should hear about my plan, Emmett. These girls give me their numbers to pass on to Hayden, and I ask if it's cool that I message them and they say yes. Easy way to get numbers if you like girls. Easy way to get numbers if you like girls. I'm even in some of the group chats. No wonder Arlie thinks you're one of them. Do you pass any of the numbers on? No point. I don't like girls. That explains a lot. You're just gonna tell Emmett? I don't see why not. They don't care you like women. I'd take another bite of my sandwich. Well, your choice. Terrible taste, honestly. Girls are way better. If I could give you my fan club, I would. Please. Dude, honestly, these two really remind me of my friends. Probably good for Emmett to know, just so they don't get any of the girls' hopes up. I wasn't planning to entertain any of them. Send them my way. See what they think of the adorable student council vice president instead. Gotcha. Okay, I gotta get going. Arlie's got a bag of sunflower seeds waiting for me. It might go without saying, but if you could keep the fact I'm gay to yourself, I'd appreciate it. I'm not quite open about it as Nala is. I wasn't in a hurry to tell anyone. Hey, I'm with Emmett on this one. I'm in no hurry. You want me to keep a secret? I can keep a secret. I walk into class the next morning and spy a lone Arlie. Yo, Emmett, looks like we're the first ones here. Glad to see even when Hayden and Nala fail the show, someone in Nerd Club is setting a good example. I'll take that as a compliment. I kind of like how my character just has a stoic face all the time. Like they just don't care. It's pretty cold today, huh? I wonder if it's finally Hayden jacket season. Hayden jacket season? Yeah, it's a wondrous thing, Emmett. The year's divided into two halves, jacket season and not jacket season. At a certain point in the year, it gets cold enough that Hayden starts wearing a jacket. And he will wear it every time he leaves the house until it becomes too hot to wear that same jacket. Like daylight savings, but localized, more visually apparent. I'm not sure I see what the deal is. Look, it started as a thing with Nala and Hayden when we were kids, okay? And I'll take any opportunity I can to get under his skin. I'll make sure to tell him that. Be my guest. You should know it better than anyone. Oh, As Nala and Hayden walk through the door, Nala gives Arlie a knowing look. I don't know why you guys insist on making this a big deal. Is she is she vibrating? She's shaking like a freaking Temmie. Actually, wait, now that I think about it, she does kind of have Temmie energy. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Nala and I didn't say anything. It's written across both of your faces. It's cold, I'm going to wrap up. It's just comforting knowing things never change. Plus, the puffiness of the jacket adds a certain cuteness, and the sweater vest alone just can't accomplish. Compliments your face nicely. What on earth are you talking about? What? It's true. The fangirls are right on this one. I'm surprised you agree with them. I'm not above admitting when a guy is cute. You've earned your weird legion of fans. Pretty sure that's victim blaming, Arlie. Hayden. Oh, sorry, that's. Pretty sure that's victim blaming, Arlie. Hayden can't help being cute. Hayden goes quiet. You okay, Hayden? Just fine. I'm not saying it's okay for those girls to be weird. I'm just saying I understand the Hayden appeal. What do you think, Emmett? See where I'm coming from? I'm staying out of this. I honestly would do that, but this is Emmett we're talking about, not me, so. I mean, I guess he's kind of adorable in his own way. So he's pretty cute. We changed the subject. He's shivering. No fake smile and a thank you? I'm hurt. You should appreciate he's honest with us. Hayden takes a seat, burying his head in one of the textbooks. The teacher then bursts through the door, urging us all to sit down. I finish up sorting the last of my papers, then turn to leave the student council room. Actually, Emmett, do you have a moment? I'd like to talk if that's okay. The serious tone of his voice tells me it must be something really important. Should I lock the door? Might be a good idea, please, thank you. Sure, what's up? I'm not sure if I ever asked you this, but what do you think of Arlie? He seems nice. He seems nice enough. Maybe a little chaotic, but I have yet to see him actually do any harm. He pauses on my response for a moment, carefully considering his response. I think it might be a good idea if I tell you the truth. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and despite everything, I think I've got a crush on Arlie. You think you have a crush on him? I like how Emmett's so matter of fact, like, yeah, dude, I could tell from the very moment I met you. You and him were definitely bickering at each other. I have a crush on Arlie. He seems a little surprised with himself as he clarifies. Sounds like this is a new revelation. First time admitting it out loud to someone else, but if I'm honest, I've probably felt this way for a while. Interesting choice of crush. He laughs. Yeah, I wish I knew what it was. I'd love to be able to put it into words. Suddenly the scolding you do is looking like it has ulterior motives. It's not obvious, is it? He's always doing something that I should get mad at. That's been our primary mode of interaction for such a long time. I'm honestly not sure how to talk to him otherwise. I do get mad at the stuff he does, but it's hard to say I'm angry at him. I wonder how the fangirls will react if you and Arlie end up getting together. I don't even want to think about that. I'd say they'll be happy for you. I'd totally say they'd be happy for you. I think they'd be happy for you. Really? I'm not so sure. Well, this isn't you picking your favorite fangirl, and you and Arlie would make a cute couple. Would we? Absolutely. It's hard to imagine you not arguing with Arlie every day. I'd be shocked if there isn't a dedicated portion of the fan club rooting for you both. I hope so. I'm kind of hoping if Ollie's around more, they'll finally get the hint. Oh, if you could keep this to yourself, I'd appreciate it. Your secret's safe with me. I've yet to tell anyone you're gay. And I figured if it was going to be anyone, it'd be Arlie. I don't know if I've been given any new information. I'm not sure how to feel about that. I need a bit more time to get used to the idea. I'm just getting comfortable with the idea I have a crush on someone. I don't want to also have to worry about who knows what. I appreciate how you're handling this, by the way. Thanks for taking it so well. You make it sound like this is bad news. He laughs again. Kinda feels like it is. Like, really? Him, of all people? He puts his hand on his forehead and sighs. Oh, what can I say? I guess he's just the right kind of stupid. Is it weird I feel a sense of dread about this? You're probably overthinking everything. How can I not? On the plus side, the student council room has never looked better. I've never realized how much of a stress cleaner I am. You can unlock the door now. I should probably get going. I need to do a quick tidiness check of other club rooms. It'll probably take me until the end of lunch. Can you stay here and keep the room occupied? If anyone needs anything, just make a note of it. I'll deal with it when I get back. Can do. Thanks again for listening. No problem. Thanks for trusting me. The rest of the lunch is uneventful. I get some studying done, but that's about it. As I open the door the next morning, Nella greets me in an uncomfortably large smile. Emmett, I'm so glad you came to the door first, and by yourself too. Great. Let's go talk in private. She pushes me out in the hall before I can give an answer. I've been wanting to talk to you about Hayden. What's going on with him and Arlie? No, you've noticed how weird they've been acting lately, right? Something's up. Something's up. Yeah? Like what? I think you have to ask them to know for sure. I just might. You think you could help me quarter Hayden? Should be easy enough. He's small. We could take him. That is, if he doesn't just tell us when we ask. Might be best to try that first. Right on cue, Arlie and Hayden turn the corner. There you both are. I was starting to wonder if we were gonna have a double absence on our hands. And ruin Hayden's attendance record? I'm trying my best, Nala, but performing miracles is a little much to be expected the first thing in the morning. You've come close a few times. Like my first day? That's one of the closest. It sounds like I gotta try harder. Duly noted. With my new knowledge, I don't think Hayden and hate at the attention. Seeing Hayden let the smile slip as he enters the class tells me I might be right. The morning period is uninteresting. I spend time trying to count how many times Hayden looks over at Arlie. Now I'm aware he has a crush on him. Everything Hayden does feels so obvious. Come lunchtime, Hayden makes his way over to my desk. So, I did get a couple of rooms checked before the bout yesterday. Would you like to come with me? Noah's got us covered. Sure. It might be nice to spend the lunch period more mobile. Hayden and I turn the corner and see three girls standing there, eager to get his attention. He lets out a sigh, just loud enough for me to hear, before putting on a smile and stepping out to meet them. Can I help you ladies with anything? The girls surrounding Hayden giggling. One of the girls pushes her friend forward. Yeah, she wanted to ask you something. Hayden looks over to me for a split second as if to make sure I'm paying attention. He looks almost like a concerned animal despite holding his cool demeanor against the swarm. The one in the middle, after reassuring a thumbs up from her friends, presents an envelope and a small box of chocolates. Aww. I was wondering if you'd go out with me, Hayden. I appreciate the gesture, but I'm not interested in a relationship right now. I'd be a terrible boyfriend. You deserve someone who can dedicate all his time to you. He says the line in just the right way to make the girl smile. This is someone with practice rejecting girls for sure. Are you sure? Please, at least take the gifts. I'll take the letter if you'd like, but please don't waste the chocolates on me. Share them with your friends. Insist. I heard you like this brand, so I picked them out just for you. Well, I suppose a few can't hurt. The girls ran off giggling. See, I told you he'd accept them. The second they disappear on the corner, Hayden's shoulders slump. From behind the same corner, Arlie appears. Showing Emmett one of your trademark rejections up close, huh? Ah, Hayden. You were watching? Of course, entertainment at its finest. I'm glad you think me being cornered is funny. What am I supposed to do? Barge him midway through? I don't know what the perfect course of action for this one would be. I'd probably offer Hayden to help. If you like, I don't mind trying to jump into help. It's fine, Emmett. I can do it. I mean, if you really want me to, I'd appreciate it. Would either of you like these? He gestures to us with box chocolates. Not gonna eat your present? Cruel, Hayden. I'll give them to Nala then. I'd like someone to enjoy these. Hold on, I didn't say I didn't want them. He reaches over and plucks a box from Hayden's hands, studying the contents list. It's got those raspberry and white chocolate ones you like in the mix. Wait, really? Let me see. As Hayden goes to take the box back, Arlie lifts it out of his reach. Oh, so now you want him back? Just give me the box, Arlie. No, please, Mr. President. You don't deserve one. Is that nice tea? Huh? Nice teas will only get you a long way, you know. How's this? If you ask nicely enough, I'll even feed you one of my chocolates. One of the chocolates myself. Just take them. I don't have time for this. I wonder how much self-restraint it's taken not accept Arlie's offer. One day I'm gonna call you on your bluff, you know. It would be my honor, Mr. President. I've got to get going. I've got errands to run, and those girls took up enough of my time. Alright, I'll make sure to save the raspberry and white chocolate ones for you then. You really don't have to. Come on, Emmett. We need to get going. Goodbye, Arlie. I wave to Arlie as Hayden speed walks towards the student council room. What on earth was that about? Oh my god, he's shaking. Arlie being Arlie? I mean, heck, I agree. Don't play dumb. You saw that, didn't you? It was way too much, even for him. It looks to me like you ran away. Yeah, honestly, I agree. Looks to me like you ran away. Maybe I did. I'm not going to subject myself to that. How obvious was it? Be honest. Pretty obvious. Pretty obvious if you ask me. Though it could just be because I'm aware of how you feel. Well, if he's going to tease me about this, so be it. Whether he knows or not, I'm gonna be overthinking that interaction all afternoon. Let's just head back to class. I'm not getting any work done today. Afternoon class is filled with a certain kind of tension. I watch Hayden and Arlie sneak glances at each other the entire lesson. I wonder if Hayden regrets giving up the box of chocolates. I enter the classroom and Arlie and Hayden seem to already be in the middle of something. I told you I'm not interested. Just take them, will ya? I saved them just for you. Is he talking about the chocolates from yesterday? They finally noticed me. Emmett, I need your help. Hayden won't accept the chocolates I saved for him. This is embarrassing. You're making a scene, Arlie. Why ask me? Why ask me? Well, my charm isn't working. Maybe yours will? Charm? I'm not sure about that. Oh, you have to choose one? Come on. You can't give me a third option and just play it off. You literally just can't do that, man. But we are trying to help Hayden, though, aren't we? I'm probably gonna have to side with Hayden. If Hayden's not interested, he doesn't need to take them. Oh, I should have expected Hayden's new lackey to take his side. No fun at all. Have it your way, Hayden. I guess I'll eat the chocolates myself. He takes the box and puts it into his bag. As I make my way down the hall and go get lunch, I hear a familiar voice calling me from behind. Hey, Emmett, got some time to talk? Sure, what's up? Just been noticing you've been hanging out a ton with Hayden lately. What's up with that? What do you mean? We're friends. Just friends? Yeah? Just never seen someone get close to the student council president so quickly. I've seen some people make a beeline for the guy, but it's never actually worked out. It's surprising to see. Are you jealous? You jealous? What? No way! Why would I be jealous of the newest nerd club member? Hey, that's fellow nerds to you. He's pretty defensive considering he's the one who's bringing this up. I wonder what Hayden's gonna think of him about asking about this. Over some of the fangirls talking. That's what I get for believing random things I hear. Be careful out there, Emmett. I've heard they can get so obsessive, they're scary. Am I giving off the wrong impression? I just decided to help Hayden out with the student council. Well, no, like I said, it's just surprising. Thought I'd ask if something was up. Not interested in him, and if that's what you're asking. You sure? He does have a cute face. Not charmed by it? Not really. You know what, Emmett, I'm all for it. Whatever you're going for, I'm for it, dude. Why come and ask me and not Hayden? You've known him way longer. You think I could ask him something like this? I never hear the end of it. So he's doing okay and everything, right? Not too stressed? Oh, is this the real reason you're asking me? Do I have a specific motive? Just kinda out of the blue is all. Well, I do consider Hayden and I friends, even if he won't talk directly to me. Don't quite know what he thinks of me, but I don't hate the guy. I'm surprised Charlie's being so direct with this. Well, I gotta get going. Nice talk, Emmett. Thanks for clearing all that up for me. No problem. Opens student council room door and Hayden's sitting at the table, just about to start on lunch. Hey, Emmett, what took you so long? I sit down and pull out my own lunch, not quite sure where to start. I had a really weird conversation with Arlie on the way here. Yeah? What he intended to be just a polite question suddenly becomes a more serious topic. He stops eating and sits up in his chair. What did he want? I'm not sure. It started with him bringing up a rumor that we might be dating. Well, you know why I'm not interested in that happening. Is that what he thinks? I didn't think that was the impression you gave. That's what I told him. Well, hearing he cares is reassuring. Thanks for letting me know. And not a way to end the week. After a quiet weekend, I opened the door to Nala all by herself. Good morning, Emmett. Looks like we're the first ones here. I have been dreaming of sunflower seeds, Emmett. All weekend the cookies have been on my mind. Wait, would sunflower seed cookies actually taste good? I might just try making them. I don't know. Arlie said they'd be ready to harvest, right? Yep, I checked with them after school on Friday and they weren't quite dry yet. So today's the day. But on cue, Arlie arrives through the door. I don't think arrives should be capitalized here, but, you know, whatever. The second he sees Nala, he reaches into his bag and pulls out a packet of sunflower seeds. Got 'em for you, Nala. Figured coming in early and sorting out the seeds would make you happy. Oh, that's huge. Is it? What are you expecting? Maybe like half of that? I can take some back if you don't need all of it. Nuh-uh, I need all of it. I'll set aside some cookies for you. How's that? Sounds good to me. Let me know if this sounds crazy, Emmett. I'm thinking about asking Arlie out. Really? He immediately loses his nerve and proceeds to try and backpedal a little. Or I don't know, maybe just to hang out or something. After that weird little interaction you had with him, I should probably take more initiative. I don't think I'll get a more obvious sign from him. What to ask him to do is the question. Study day, getting something to eat, helping out at the garden club. Why not help out at the garden club? Helping out at the garden club? I don't know the first thing about gardening to be able to help out. I don't want to embarrass myself. No guarantee we'd have a chance to talk alone either. So that's out of the question, at least for now. Getting something to eat? Why would I just getting something to eat? I could see that working. It's casual enough to not be too much pressure for either of us. We'll start there and see how receptive he is. I'll worry about afterwards once he's agreed to hang out. No big anime-style confession first? Not a chance. I barely have enough courage to do this as is. Rooting for you, though. Thanks. I needed it. Okay, I have some free time today after school, so I'll try asking him after class. You got this. Thanks. I sure hope I do. I'm looking forward to seeing the two of them interact after hearing the report on how the date went. I wonder what'll be different. I entered the classroom to see Hayden focus on a textbook. How'd things go? With that look on his face, I'm almost afraid to ask. I'll tell you at lunch. I don't really want to talk about it where others can hear. It went that well? Went that well, huh? Do I look like it went well? I wish. Nothing really went to plan, but I'd rather talk about it in private. Talk about what? What plan, huh? I'm not sure if Nala snuck into class without noticing, or if she was just here all along. What's the secret you guys are so hush-hush about? Don't leave me out of it. I'll tell you at lunch, Nala. I've been meaning to catch you up with everything. Don't know how I feel about you not turning to me first, but I'll forgive you. Arlie enters the room with a much happier expression on his face. He glances over at Hayden, who then shoves his face into a textbook. Someone looks happy. What's up? Oh, nothing much. Just had a nice afternoon yesterday. Got some crepes from that place a couple blocks from here. You know the one? Yeah, who doesn't? Maybe I was talking to Emmett. Maybe I was talking to Emmett, Nala. Don't be exclusionary. I went there after school. It was great. Yeah? I need to try the berry chocolate variety. I saw someone eating it, and they made it look like it's the best thing ever. Been thinking about it all morning. Good to hear you enjoy what sounds like their date. Hayden's doing his best to ignore Ollie's ramblings. Soon that the teacher comes in. Come lunchtime, Hayden, Nala, and I are all hurried to the student council room. So, what exactly did you both want to tell me? I couldn't focus at all in class because of this, by the way. You can't focus normally. You don't need any prompting. I look over at Hayden to spill the beans. Well, I'll just come out and say it. I have a crush on Arlie. That's it? I already knew that. I don't remember telling you. You didn't have to. It's obvious, right, Emmett? Pretty obvious. I might have been able to figure that one out. If Emmett can figure things out in a couple of weeks, I think I can over a decade. Well, if it's so obvious to you both, then tell me how my date with Arlie went. Whoa, you guys are dating already? Not yet, but with any luck, I'll get there eventually. Just a single date so far. Well, I want to hear everything. How'd it go? I'm not sure, honestly. Good, I think? Just good? Feel I made my intentions of it being a date painfully obvious. Not that it fazed him. If anything, he got bolder. I'm almost mad. I spent so long building myself up, and he just acts so casually about everything. Did you want him to be more nervous about it? Maybe a little. I don't know how he could talk normally. He was just asking me about how student council was going, calling it a nerd club and everything. I couldn't manage responding to both his questions and the fact he was trying to poke fun. He tried to pay the whole for the whole thing, and I just turned him into a stuttering mess. My mind blanked. I couldn't think of a way to explain why I wanted to pay before he beat me to it. Then he said it's okay because he can pay me. I can pay next time. He's already thinking of day number 2, huh? I don't know if I could do that again anytime soon. Second date might kill me. Don't be so dramatic. It sounds like it went great. He enjoyed his time with you, so it was a success. If you can call me spending the entire time with my foot in my mouth a success, oh, look at you, the student council president reduced to a self-conscious mess. I really wouldn't overthink it, Hayden. Just accept when he offers to hang out again. It's just Arlie, nothing to be scared of. Easy for you to say. Well, I should at least have tonight to gather my thoughts. As they finish up the last of the class of the day, Arlie makes his way over to Hayden's desk. You doing anything tonight, Hayden? Not really. Looks like Hayden isn't getting that break he wanted. Awesome. Wanna hang out at my place? I get the feeling you've already decided it's happening. Yep, I got snacks ready and everything. Noah and I both make a decision to leave them be. Hayden walks down the hall with far more confident stride than he did yesterday. Someone looks happier. Really? Isn't that obvious? So, how'd it go? Better? So much better. He invited me around to his house and mentions that his parents weren't home. Hard to say no to an offer like that. Is this the kind of conversation we should be having in the hallway? It's fine. This isn't going where you think it is. But that detail is important. So we get to his house and it's clear he put some effort. Game system set up, living room way cleaner than it normally is. How'd you know he cleaned up? We hung out a lot in elementary and middle school. I know the house pretty well. He had way too many snacks out, but A for effort. We played for maybe half an hour before his parents come to the door saying their outing was cancelled due to some last-minute problem. It was nice seeing them again. They were really talkative and happy to see me. Arlie was clearly embarrassed, but I didn't do anything to help because it was just so cute. I'm sure that's how he felt last time you hung out. His dad wanted to watch TV, so he ended up outside for a couple hours. We just walked around the neighborhood. I messed up forgetting my coat back at his, and I was just gonna put up with the cold, but Arlie insisted I take his coat instead. He hesitates to say his next line. His voice became very quiet. I wanted to keep his coat so badly. I might have asked, but his parents were right there. Sounds like a lot happened. It was kind of a train wreck, but in a sweet way. How do you have a train wreck in a sweet way? It was nice seeing Arlie flustered for a change instead of me. Okay, page 3. You should tell Arlie you had a good time. You should probably let him know that you had a good time. Should I? It might be fun to see what he says about it first. Hayden walked through the door and his eyes locking onto Arlie. Surprising to see him already in class. Good morning. No running in the halls today? Arlie gives him a sheepish look. Nah, not today. I gave you enough grief yesterday. Oh? Over what? Arlie squirms. You know, my parents coming home and ruining everything. Right click by mistake. A couple of classmates turn their heads. Hayden notices and walks over to Arlie's desk, whispering to him. Right. Hayden then takes his seat without saying another word. Good morning, everyone. Nella swings the door open. Whoa, Arlie, you okay? You look so good. He's fine. Don't worry. Okay. The teacher shows up before the silence gets too awkward. I take my seat and the lesson gets started. Alright, I think that is a good time for us to leave this video here for now. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think. Share this video with your friends and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason